customers to create brand loyalty for a lifetime. Once she'd sent the contracts to accounting, she answered her email briefly, fingers flying over the keyboard. She'd nearly finished when a new email appeared with a familiar subject line. More detailed DNA results. See who else might be related to you. I already know who's related to me, Heather murmured, clicking on the link. She logged into her Ancestry account and stared at the familiar information. Potential blood relatives included a few distant cousins, some old lady in Belarus, and a married man with 2 daughters living about 45 minutes north of Seattle. Her gaze lingered on the last entry. Fletcher Causey, age 52. From what she'd learned in a cursory online search, he was a high school history teacher, had never been in prison, and, according to his Facebook page, which for reasons not clear to her wasn't private, was a devoted dad to 2 girls. He liked sports, grew his own vegetables, and had been married to his wife for 15 years. More compelling than all that was the fact that, according to Ancestry, there was a 97.5% chance he was also Heather's father, the result of a one-night stand when he and her mother had been 18. She'd learned about the possible DNA match 6 months ago, but had yet to reach out. Her mother was enough of a pain. Heather wasn't interested in another clingy relative. Only Fletcher seemed like a good guy, and she'd always wondered about her father and...
Is it true? Are there kittens?
She looked up and smiled at Sam, her head of market research. Sam was a genius when it came to understanding demographics and trends, often creating his own algorithms to dig down into the numbers. Heather didn't understand the how of what he did, but she appreciated the results. 3 of them, and you're the first one here.
I washed my hands,
he said, as he crossed to the playpen. He slowly removed 1 kitten, getting a mew of protest as he carefully turned it over before putting it back. There were 2 black and white kittens and 1 gray one. The second kitten barely stirred as he lifted it. Once he'd determined the gender, he sat down on the sofa and carefully put a tiny blue collar around its neck. Let me guess, she said dryly. Russell Wilson.
My hero.
You know he's no longer a Seahawk. He left the team in our beautiful city. Sam shook his head.
Don't care. 10 years after he's retired, he'll still be my man.
Heather's watch beeped a 5-minute warning for the meeting. Time to heat the formula, she said.
I'll bring these guys.
Sam put Russell Wilson into the box and collected the other 2 kittens. Heather walked to the break room where she found Tori collecting towels, feeding syringes, and cotton balls. A can of formula was on the counter, along with a cup of water. I warmed the water already, Tori told her, but check the temperature. Thanks. Sam's already claimed his kitten. Did you want to name one? Her friend grinned. Unlike Sam, I'm not comfortable giving kittens the same name over and over again. And I've run out of creative options. I'll let someone else give it a shot. The house rule was the first to help with a kitten got to name it, at least until its adoption. Heather mixed the formula and tested the temperature before carrying it into the conference room. Her director of digital marketing had already claimed the gray girl. Tori passed out supplies, while Heather filled each syringe.
I hear we're due for a celebration,
Elliot Young, her mentor and business partner, said as he walked into the conference room.
Someone signed Mountain Goat Northwest this morning.
He was followed by one of the marketing staff, pushing a cart piled high with cupcakes, sparkling water, and coffee. Elliot sat next to her and reached for the kitten she held.
You worked hard for that account. You deserve to celebrate.
Everyone not holding a kitten applauded. Heather felt a flush of pride and gratitude. It was a team effort, she told them. We're going to be good for them, and they're going to be good for us. Elliot set the kitten on the towel and picked up the syringe filled with formula. Like everyone at 206 Marketing Group, he was well practiced in feeding and caring for motherless kittens. It came with the job. During the interview process, all prospective employees were warned that there were nearly always cats in the building, along with Tori's dog. Those with a severe pet allergy might want to